me. I thought I would do a nighttime routine minimalist style because I'm very minimalist when it comes to my nighttime routine. So the kids are still awake, but I'm gonna quickly steal a shower, and then Ryan's gonna do some work. So then we'll flip and I'll put them to bed and then carry on. So I just thought I would take you guys with me. So I'm gonna take off my very minimal makeup, no pun intended. I just have mascara on, so I'm gonna do that, take a shower, and then I'll report back. So I'm just using some Bioderma makeup wipes, makeup solution. And to be honest, I would like a more eco-friendly option, but I also need something that dissolves my makeup, because I found, if you watched my skincare video all about the skincare mistakes that I've made, I'll link it up here somewhere, I wasn't taking off my makeup correctly. So I think it was like sitting on my face, even like I think sunscreen, like anything oily based or whatever. I think having a proper makeup remover really makes a big difference to how your skin responds. I have a little, this is a, what do you call this? Like a nipple pad, I guess, for when you're breastfeeding. This is like reusable, but I've been using them as like face wipes. So I just put a bit of the makeup remover in, and you can really use whatever you want, but I think you need something that actually dissolves makeup. It works really, really well. The cleanser that I use now is definitely not strong enough to dissolve makeup, and I think something that would be strong enough is like a harsher soap or something. So this really works very well. So you can see, like, look at that. So yeah, it's not the most eco-friendly option. I guess the most eco-friendly would be not to wear any makeup at all, but you know, so just try and don't wear makeup if I don't need to. Then I use that makeup remover to remove it so that it dissolves all the makeup, and then I wash my face in the shower with a cleanser. So that is step uno. Let's shower, my time is running out. Break down all your memories. So after my shower and we put the kids to bed, I'm quickly doing a little tidy up of things that they didn't tidy up. So these are little blocks, and I'm just putting everything into its appropriate container, folding stuff up, and then I like to put it all outside their bedroom, so I don't go in there and disturb them, because you know that would be suicide. But I just like to put all the things that belong to them in the appropriate room or as close to it as I can get, and that helps us stay more organized. Okay, so now it's time to make some dinner for us. I quickly put on a load of laundry, and I'm just getting out all leftovers from the fridge. It was just kind of a mixed bag of things. It's 7:06, which is great to have the kids in bed. I'm not sure if they were asleep, but pretty close, so that was really good. So I'm just fizzing some sparkling water. Let me know if you're as obsessed with sparkling water as we are in our house. I love it way too much, but it definitely makes things feel more fancy. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to start cooking us dinner. And it was nice just to have dinner, the two of us, without the kids. We can just chat. We do like to do family dinners as well, and we usually are having something small to eat maybe with them, but tonight they wanted to eat early and we wanted to eat a little bit later, so that's what's happening. Also putting some lemon in my sparkling water, lemon in my sparkling water, because that is truly life. It's so good. You must try it. And if you saw in one of my previous videos about minimalism, I'll link it here. I use these little lid covers to keep my lemons fresh for longer, and it replaces plastic wrap. So it's a great addition to our kitchen and I love it. I'll have them linked down below. So I'm just washing this silicone mat that I use instead of baking paper. So I put this on all our baking trays and it really saves on waste and it's reusable, but you do need to wash it because it can get a little oily. So that's what I'm doing over there. And now I'm making us some dinner. Tonight we were having some sort of stir-fried tofu with veggies in a wrap. So I'm just getting rid of all the moisture in the tofu as much as possible to make it crispy. And then I'm gonna make sort of a spice mix with cornstarch, paprika, salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder to toss the tofu in. And then it's ready to go. So I'm letting the tofu cook, and definitely tips if you're cooking tofu, make sure the pan is really well greased and also don't disturb it for a long time. So I get really impatient and I want to go and mess with it in the pan and I always regret it. So you'll see me washing dishes throughout this video. My gosh, I washed so many dishes and I have so much footage of myself washing dishes. I had to cut it all out because it's so boring. But basically I like to clean up, wash dishes, wipe, do whatever I can while something is cooking. Of course, maybe set yourself a timer so you don't forget that it's on the stove and that you need to check on it or whatever, but I definitely don't stop when I'm in the kitchen. I wash as I go along, and this is a tip that I've always kind of used, and it definitely helps because it saves so much time with cleanup, and I get those things done while I'm waiting for something else to be ready. So as you can see, we attempted to eat dinner, then my daughter woke up, so I went to go figure that out, finished dinner, and now, what do you know, I'm washing dishes yet again, my favorite pastime activity, but seriously, it's the only way to get things done and feel like when you wake up in the morning, you have a nice clean kitchen. So I'd just rather do it right now while I still kind of have the momentum and then relax afterwards. Whew, it's very dark in here. Let me switch on some lights. Okay, so it is 8:06, which is pretty dang good if you ask me. So we put the kids to bed, or I put the kids to bed. I made dinner, which was pretty nice. Let's get a bit more light in here. Not really conducive to going to sleep, but for the sake of good lighting. So I'm just gonna tidy up our bed a little bit, just like odds and ends and things here, you know, my husband's cupboard, my nemesis. And I'm gonna continue with my evening routine, which involves actually journaling for a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna read and try and get into bed early. So my desk is a mess. Mess. So I wanna just tidy this up a little bit. I have important mail that I need to put away. I usually like to oh, you can't see me at all. I can pop you guys up here. No. I usually like to pack everything away first, and then I'll like bring everything out. So I'm just gonna put away everything that I don't need because I have the most minute little desk. If you watched, I don't know, I've done several videos with my desk recently, but if you watched any of them, I'll link one up above. You will know how tiny my desk is. So let me get that. So it's now 8:12. Get yourself some really nice pens, because that's definitely going to help when you are writing or if you want to journal. And to be honest, I've never been someone who journals. It's like just never been my thing, and I don't know why. It's so good, and I feel so much better when I do. You can either journal, which is like just any thoughts that come to mind, or maybe working through some stuff that's been bothering you, or you can script, which is like predicting, not predicting the future, but like imagining what it would be like in the future and kind of prepping your mind for it, of things that you want to create, manifest, you know, happen to you. So I'm a big believer in visualization, and I guess that is kind of a part of manifestation type of stuff. So I've been trying to implement that into my daily routine. But I have my journal that I'm using, and then I also have, or like a notebook, and then I have the 5-minute journal that I like as well to kind of do gratitude work in it or whatever. So I want to fill that out as well. I actually ordered some beautiful notebooks from Australia, but because they're from Australia, I'm in New York, and COVID, they're taking a really long time. I wonder if they're like stuck at customs or something, but they're these beautiful like gold whaled notebooks with illustrations and stuff, and I'm super excited to journal in them, script in them, write goals, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't have them yet, which is good, because you probably find as soon as I finish my notebooks, they will arrive magically. So I do have other notebooks that I can use in the meantime. They're just not as like fancy, but I do recommend getting good pens. I really like this pen. It's a Pilot G2 if you're interested. It's quite thick. It's like quite a thick nib. Is that what it's called? So it depends what you like to write with, but I feel like it flows really easily if you're just writing like cursive, script or whatever. And then the other one that I like to use for more precise work is a Pilot Precise V5. So I just picked these up at like the drugstore or whatever, but I'm sure you can order them online. So I have one of those, and I use them for different things. But yeah, okay, so let's do this journaling thing. So I can hear my daughter crying. I don't think she's feeling well, so gotta go do that. So I interrupt this journaling to go and be a mother. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Let's try this again. Tired, I'm not gonna lie. What is the time now? 8:30, so it's actually not that late at all. I'm gonna finish up with my gratitude stuff and my list of things that I'm grateful for, and then I'm gonna climb into bed, read my book, night night. I'm really trying to go to bed at 9 o'clock, which I know sounds so early, but honestly, because my kids are kind of unpredictable, the point being I want to go to bed early because I need to sleep and just kind of rest, especially as we're getting into like cold and flu season and everyone's so paranoid about everything. I want to make sure that I'm sleeping enough so that I don't get sick. That would really suck. Yeah, so let me finish up and then I'm gonna read my book. Phone goes night night in a drawer away from me, otherwise I'm super tempted. Obviously I'm gonna brush my teeth, get ready to get into bed. thank you for hanging out with me for my minimalist nighttime routine. I'm gonna read my book, which is currently Brené Brown's Daring Greatly. So much big stuff in here that you have to like absorb and take in. So I'm gonna read that for a bit, and then I'm gonna switch off my light and go to sleep. So I hope this video has helped you get some ideas of what to do in a quiet, sort of simple nighttime routine to promote good sleep. Getting off screens, you know, dulling the lights a little bit, although I know it's very bright right now, but typically just taking it easy, slow. It was nice for us to sit down and have dinner together. We still did chores and like hung up the laundry and did the dishes and all that kind of stuff, but it's nice just to take it easy for sure. So yeah, please go ahead and subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and if you like routine style videos so that I know to make more of them. Don't forget to check out all the resources down below in the description box. And with all of that said, I will see you guys in my next video. Night.